Today I want to end two big myths when it comes to getting a medical sales job. And that's number one, do I need a 4-year college degree? And two, do I need sales experience? And the answer is no, you do not. Now, does it make it easier if you have a 4-year degree and sales experience? Of course. You're going to be a much stronger candidate if you have both of those, especially if you have at least 1 year of B2B sales with a company like ADP, Paychex, Enterprise. You guys heard this a million times. One of those companies, of course, you're going to be a step up from someone with no experience and no college degree. But just so you have the real data, 8% of medical sales reps do not have a 4-year college degree. And a shocking number of sales reps, 68% do not have prior sales experience. So they have a 4-year degree, but they don't have sales experience. So that tells you that a lot of people with clinical backgrounds are getting these roles. So that's great news for a lot of nurses out there or technicians or someone else, with some sort of clinical background. You're going to be able to break in much easier. So you do not have to have sales experience. You do not have to have a 4-year degree. Now, again, it's going to make it much easier. So with the 4-year degree, you have to apply to the right industries. If you're going to apply to pharmaceutical industry, there's no shot that you're going to get in. Most pharmaceutical companies, I'm sure there's one or two out there that are outliers that are going to hire you, but most of them are not. So do not waste your time with pharma. Med device, and especially distribution, they are more likely to hire someone without a 4-year degree. So what does this tell you guys? It's you have to be a fit and sell yourself during the interview process. You got to put the work in. If you do this, you have a chance of getting in. So don't think, oh, I don't have a 4-year degree, I'm never going to get in, and just give up. No, if you put the work in, network the right way, show them that you can do the job by trying to get the job, and you understand the role, then you will be able to break in. You just have to have the work ethic and understand that this is a process. You're going up against hundreds of candidates for every job opening, so you have to make sure that you're outworking every one of these candidates. So if you need more advice, definitely contact me. You can either shoot me an email, joe@reppath.com, or send me a message on LinkedIn, so we could schedule more in-depth one-on-one guidance for whatever approach or whatever challenges you're having. All right, guys, so I hope this helps. Definitely don't give up, whether you have that degree or not, whether you have that sales experience or not, because if you do it right and you have the right commitment, you have a chance.